FM will transform your Sunday into a musical time machine that will take you way back.
Come on, let's go back in time.
This magic moment.
Journey into yesteryear with Desmond Mackenzie in the Mayor's Parlor.
I've got the music to jog your memory and make you smile.
Put your sweet lips a little closer to the phone.
Sit back, relax, and enjoy the best in vintage music.
Come into the Mayor's Parlor every Sunday between 1 and 6 p.m. here on Nationwide 90 FM, a revolution in media.
Those oldies but goodies reminds me of you.
You're in the Dezign Studio with the Design Diva, Karen Booker. You're in the Dezign Studio.
Yeah. This is my decision. This is my decision. I don't think you listen. You listen. I don't think you listen. For me to come out, it must mean I'm not the job. It must mean I'm not the same. It must mean I'm on your case. For me to come out, it means that I'm not the job. I want to show you my world. Give me one break, I need faith. Faith to believe you, faith to receive you. Give me something I'm lacking, I don't need nothing. You are my everything. Only me and you, only me and you. Only me and you, only me and you, only me, only you, only me and you, only me and you, only me and you, only make me your matter, make me your matter, make me your matter. Show me your substance, make me a person, make me a person.
Design Studio with the Design Diva, Karen Booker.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and happy Saturday. It is the 1st of June, the 1st of the month. It's the beginning of a process. It is also the end of the first half of the year. Yes, so make sure that June counts. For all the June-born people, big ups to you. Happy birthday to you when it comes. So yes, you know where you are, right? You are now in the Design Studio. Big up to everybody who's on the YouTube today. Thank you so very much for sharing space with us today. And if you're riding around on a Saturday doing your errands and you happen to hear me on your radio, on your dial, please do not change the dial, but make sure that you tune in and you listen throughout this entire session with me on the Design Studio. I am Karen Design Diva Booker. So those of us on 90.3, 90.5, 90.7, and 90.9, hello. How are you? And welcome. And everybody on the Instagram Live, hello to you too. And welcome to the Design Studio with me, of course. Yes, Karen Design Diva Booker, of course. And this is the radio show that is dedicated to all things interior design. Yes. So if you're passionate about transforming your spaces, yeah, and creating beautiful and functional homes, yes, guess what? You've come to the right place. And if you have not yet gone over to the Google Play Store, please, I'm begging you, go over there now. You're going to download the Nationwide 90 FM live app. Yes, after that, you're going to subscribe, you're going to follow, you're going to share, and then now you will engage with me and all the other exciting programs on Nationwide 90 FM. Now, the next thing that you're going to do is to like up the thing. Yeah, like up the live, like it up, and then smash that notification button, because when you do that, we notify you as to when we are on. Right? So we have a jam-packed show for you today, as always. And coming up right now after this segment is feng shui, and then we have outdoor living, and then home tour. We were out to the Sun Coast Beach Club in St. Thomas. It is creating a whole lot of buzz. And us, if I egg, we are fading on the red. So we went over there, and I cannot wait to show you this. It is spectacular. And after that, we're in interior design. We're going to talk about organic furniture design. It is a trend that is taking the global community by storm. Alrighty, what's up now? Feng Shui.
You are my everything.
So, for the persons who have missed our episodes on Feng Shui, spelled Feng is Hui, Feng Shui, let's quickly go over, what it is. So, in short, Feng Shui is the ancient Chinese art of placement. Yes, it is based on the belief that everything in our environment affects our energy or our qi. Yeah, and the chi is the life force that it moves within us and around us, right? So by making small changes to our surroundings, we can certainly create big shifts in our lives. Yeah, for example, if you're really looking to attract some love, somebody next to you at night, you can introduce some red or some pink accents in your home. And if you really want to attract more finances like everybody else, money is green, do what? Put some green in your space. So today I want to talk to you about the Feng Shui kitchen. Right? And what we're going to do is to talk about the location of the kitchen. Now, remember, 2 episodes ago, we talked about the location of certain areas in your space, yes, and how that will now influence your energy in your space. All right, so the kitchen is the heart of the home. Still, it is also filled with fire, and you know why? You cook with fire, right? Okay, this now symbolizes fire attack the heart. This can interfere with the individual's luck in a home, causing health problems and instability. It would be wise to consider the feng shui house direction when placing your kitchen. So what I'm simply saying to you is the kitchen cannot be in the center of the space. The kitchen cannot be in the center. In the center of the space should be your heart. Love should be in the center. Now remember that we talked about a bakwa, which is the map. Now that is the energy map, but there's also the floor plan map, which we'll go over next week, because I know I have some vested people in this feng shui school, So we're saying right now that if your kitchen is in the center of your space, then that may not be the optimal place for it to be. All right, the kitchen can't also be at the front. You cannot have the kitchen at the front of your house, right? The ancient Chinese considered the kitchen a source of wealth. That's where the food is produced. The wealth of a family is a personal issue, and the kitchen should be placed at the back to avoid exposing the wealth of a home. Otherwise, it would leak away. These things make sense, and I do believe that most people right now have the kitchens at the back of the home. No, if it is these apartments, right, that are building up now, and sometimes where you enter is at the kitchen space. So you enter at the back, right, and then you go through, and so it would seem like you enter at the back, and at the front you go through, and then the living room is at the front. The very fact that you enter through the kitchen, it's at the front because you enter from it, but it's really at the back because the front is where the living room is. You understand what I'm saying? So all I'm simply saying to you right now, you're okay, because it's technically at the back because of where the floor plan is. So you need not worry about anything. But just remember, the wealth of a family is a personal issue. personal issue, right? So the kitchen should really be placed at the back to avoid exposing the wealth of a home. All right, you don't want it leaking away. All right, so the thing now, your kitchen can't be outside. No. And I know that a lot of us way back in the day grew up with or know of outside kitchens. Outside kitchens are fine if there's an event or so on, but in terms of in your home to have a kitchen outside, not really, and I'll tell you why. Placing the kitchen outside makes it hard for the chi of prosperity to gather. Yes, other than wealth, this kind of setup can make it hard for a family reunion. Nevertheless, if such a kitchen is barely used, it would not be a problem. So it's not like, okay, you just can't put it out there. It is just hard for the wealth to be contained. You understand what I'm saying? Because of the fire issue, what they're saying is that's how wealth is created. So you have to protect it. When you put it outside, then there's no protection because it just goes all the way out. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's in nature. All right. So avoid a specific northwest section. Don't place the stove between a compass direction of 300 to 330 degrees northwest, since it correlates with the health of the masculine head of the household and the woman's social relationships. I must say that again. All right, 300 to 330 degrees northwest, right, correlates with the health of the masculine head of the household. So you're going to, if you are building right now and you are really wanting to do feng shui, make sure that you use your compass and you don't put it anywhere near those 300 to 330 degrees northwest. All right, because it will directly impact the head of the household and the woman's social relationships. So not only will it attack the man and his leadership, the woman's social relationship will start to go down. You understand? The restroom. Now, this is one of my pet peeves. The first things first, the restroom really shouldn't face the kitchen space. I see this in houses sometimes. I'm like, why, Lord? Why? Why is the restroom in the kitchen, right? Restrooms, regardless of how clean they are, don't sync with a kitchen space. So according to the feng shui guide, such an arrangement really creates a conflict in energy. The restroom is a water element while the kitchen is a fire element, causing numerous life disruptions. Yeah, and quite simply, water oats fire. So if it is, and fire is what transforms, it like liquid gold. It's a transformative thing. You understand? So if you are going to place water, in the kitchen, I'm not talking about your kitchen faucet or so on. That is for a definite use. But if you're going to do a kitchen next to a bathroom, then it is going to cause disruptions in your life. Do you understand that? So today we just went over our kitchen in feng shui and and really the great placement of it. So we know now that the kitchen can't be in the center of the home. It can't be at the front, and it definitely can't be outside. All of those leak the energy of the wealth that needs to be protected, and the wealth of the home starts from the kitchen. All right, and then now you really should not have your restroom facing or in anywhere near to the kitchen. All right, gonna take a little break and come right back, I promise.
Shop at Cameron Industries Limited for all your countertops, cabinets, tiles, and hardware supplies. Telephone 876-963-0628. The time by Cameron Industries Limited, manufacturing state-of-the-art equipment, is
1:17 p.m.
Outperform, outlast. With top performance. Chakama. Reliable, full stop, not comma. We have the expertise for drilling and demolition. We have the power tools for plumbers and electricians. Pan select tools, free parts and free repairs. Free parts, free repairs. 2 to 3 years. Hilton, available at Delta Supply, 106 Hagley Park Road. Call us at 876-302-61124. Delta Supply, we service what we sell.
Come into the parlor, there's a welcome there for you.
Welcome to the Mayor's Parlor with Desmond McKenzie.
From 1 to 6 p.m. every Sunday, you'll now get more of your favorite vintage music.
Put your head on my shoulder.
Nationwide 90 FM will transform your Sunday into a musical time machine that will take you way back.
Come with me. Let's go back in time.
This magic moment.
Journey into yesteryear with Desmond McKenzie in the Mayor's Parlor.
I've got the music to jog your memory and make you smile.
Put your sweet lips a little closer to the phone.
Sit back, relax, and enjoy the best in vintage music.
Come into the Mayor's Parlor every Sunday between 1 and 6 p.m. here on Nationwide 90 FM, a revolution in media.
Those oldies but goodies reminds me of you.
Get ready for a show like no other. That's right. Every Sunday from 8:15 p.m. to 9:15 p.m., we're bringing you the Harvest Hour, only on Nationwide 90 FM. Join us as we dive into a soothing religious program created for your mind, body, and soul. The World Harvest Mission Church, creators of the Harvest Hour, is dedicated to making your Sundays God-fearing and saintly. Get a front row seat to moving sermons and affectionate worshiping. That's the Harvest Hour, every Sunday from 8:15 p.m. to 9:15 p.m. only on Nationwide 90 FM, the new revolution in media.
Building wealth the smart way means you have a clear mission for your money. Specific and measurable means defining the reason for your financial goals. Achievable and realistic means keeping those goals meaningful, yet attainable. Think more retirement, less world's richest. Timely means keeping a time frame in mind so that all efforts remain focused.
Visit barita.com/opportunities for more growth coach insights.
Dezign Studio, home tours.
Motorists, listen up, cause me have a couple tips. If you ride on your bike, have on your helmet. Seat belt is a must, no drive without it. And make sure the little one them well strap in. Make sure them fit good in a them car seat. Pedestrian this term, bring back to mind everything where you learn. Never you cross when you see a green light. Look right, then left, then again look right. Remember now, if it dark outside, make sure you wear something when look bright. Walk right or drive, be wise, stay alive. On the road, be safe, stay alive.
Road safety begins with you. A message from the Road Safety Unit.
Make me sweat, make me harder, make me lose my breath, make me water.
You're in the Dezign Studio with the Dezign Diva, Karen Booker.
Lose my breath, make me water.
Everybody on YouTube, what's up and big ups to you, Paul, Marvelous Marvin, Errol, MS, and Errol, and I think Marlene. Yes. How are you guys? You good, doing good? All right. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. All right. So here now we are up on outdoor living. And let me tell you something. We are going to show you how to create $1 million backyard. Yeah. If you don't believe me, just watch the video.
Can you blow my mind? Set off my whole body. If I give you my time.
Jamaica just gets better and better and better. I am telling you, wait till you see what I see ahead of me. It is epic. This view, unbelievable. And remember when I've always said to you guys, outdoor living, yes. It's about what you see, it's about what you experience. It is the moments that you capture. It is all about Jamaica. So here's the thing now. with all the building that's going on, and we're always building and we're always building. For those of us who are fortunate enough to build on the water, to build on the coastline, this is the way to do it. So if you have like the cliff, put a deck on it, right? And then of course, line up your chairs. Doesn't even matter what kind of chair, just line up your chairs. It is fantastic. Look right out into the water. The whole thing is now, right? When you are building on the outside or building on water, you have to make sure that you are on solid footing, right? Then you build your deck upon the solid footing, put some colorful chairs, and of course now you're going to have a serenity in the view around. So you have the water in front of you, you can have the plants behind you, you can have your walkway going up to the decking. It is absolutely fabulous and fantastic. Now, when it is that weather, and this could be, you could either be on a river or on the water, on the coastline, or whatever the case is. Always remember this now, your decking, your wood, make sure that you protect it properly. We're talking about marine varnish. The chairs that you're going to use, you could either use the PVC or you could use wood, but just make sure that wood has, it deteriorates. And you know that the weather is very, very, very harsh. So you could do PVC there as well. So any kinds of metals, any kind of materials that you use, make very certain that they're not going to rust very quickly. I'm telling you, I'm just going to continue to look out now because this is fantastic stuff. Yes. So we're going out with a bang. I am telling you, honey. Yes, this is big living, outdoor living, big living. So this concludes this week's episode of Outdoor Living with me in the gazebo, right on the beach. Yes, see you next week.
It's like Jamaica. If we don't take stock, you know what I'm saying, of the beauty that we have around us and just take inspiration and just put it in our respective surroundings, then I think that we're missing the mark. Because even if you don't live on a beach, you know what I mean, you can introduce a little bit of water. Even if you have a little backyard, get some nice chairs, get some nice color, get a nice decking. You understand what I'm saying? There is so much to do to make your space look great. All right, we're going to take a little break. Come right back. Please stick and stay.
Nationwide 90 FM is at it again. Team Revolution will clear every hurdle and sprint to the finish line as we cover the games of the 33rd Olympiad from Paris, the city of love.
3 meters clear, 5 meters clear, and away he goes. He continues on his way towards another gold medal. 5 gold medals, 5 world records.
Nationwide's coverage is powered by our diamond sponsor, Fosrich, fostering rich customer service across all locations island-wide.
This outstanding 6'4" athlete credits Jamaica with her first Olympic victory ever.
Jamaica is filled with Olympians.
World record holder McKinley dashes into the lead.
We must never forget the forerunners of Jamaican Olympic greatness.
Coming into the home stretch, it's Wint who challenges the leader.
Win or lose, athletes never forget their Olympic experience.
Fairly knotty and devastated. Another world-class field.
And Hemmings is going to do it. Hemmings wins it. She's the champion. A personal...
Win or lose, Jamaicans will cheer the loudest at the Olympics so that the world will never forget who we are.
And Usain Bolt is moving away.
From July 26 to August 11, tune in only to Nationwide 90 FM for the coverage of the 2024 Paris Olympic Games, because we're here to ensure that you never forget. Nationwide's coverage is powered by our bronze sponsors: National Road Operating and Construction Company Limited, Grace Foods, Spirits of Jamaica, Imperial Optical Jamaica, and Rainforest Caribbean.
You're in the Dezign Studio with the Design Diva, Karen Booker.
I need you in the morning, but I need you now.
I love the vibe of the show. I really love the vibe of the show. So let me tell you something. Talk about vibe. Suncoast out in St. Thomas is a serious vibe. And then I get to watch it the same time that you're watching it. I haven't seen it yet. So let me tell you something. This is one that I am particularly interested in. Of course, you know that this, the home tour is sponsored by Edge Paints. And you know, Edge Paints is the paint that, you know, there is just no comparison. And they have many stores throughout. So I am suggesting that if you even have, you know, a little wall to paint, yeah, try Edge Chem. I'm telling you. Alrighty.
Drive me out of my mind. You don't need no other body. You don't need no other
body. Welcome to Suncoast Beach Club, aka Paradise. I'm not even going to tell you anything else. I just want you to follow me and let's go inside, because let me tell you something. Inside, nice! Who doesn't like a welcoming foyer? Yes. Let me tell you something. You walk in and it hits you. The whole ambience hits you here. You walk in, okay? And the first thing that hits you is the bold artwork. Yes, it's bold, it's disruptive, and it's meant to stir you up a little bit because it has so much movement. Of course, now on the other side, the opposite wall, we have one of those framed mirrors in round, clearly, and then a beautiful statement orchid. That's all you need, simplicity, and simplicity in power. It's bold, it's disruptive. Now, there is a wall here. So the architecture in this space, let me just tell you, I want to meet this architect because, yes, he knew exactly what he was doing. And I'm going to tell you, as we unpack this apartment or this townhouse, you're going to see the little secrets, the little gems, the little inspirations that will motivate you to just try it on your own. What this wall does now is to separate the entrance foyer from your living space. You see that? Just a wall in it, just a partition wall, and you can do this with drywall. It's simple. Now, everybody has seen these fluted panels all over Jamaica. It is the thing to do now. It says modern, it says convenience, it's just nice, look good, right? So what they've done, they've just put it in the middle of the TV just to give you a little bit of dimension, a little bit of texture, right? And then the flat drywall on either side, very nice. And then now, of course, you have to have the console here to, you know, house all your remotes, your books, anything like that, right? And then, of course, you have your nice greenery. What's awesome about this space is the lighting plan. You have to do the general light, which is the ambient light. You have to do task light, and of course, you have to do the decorative or accent light, right? So in this one space, you have all three covered just like so. Look at this. It does nothing but just look pretty and gives you ambient. So that is your 3 layers of lighting all in a nutshell in this space. You walk in and what you see here, this artwork, this graphic, this image of a powerful gentleman thinking, and you wonder what he's thinking about. It draws you in. When you look at the artwork, it is framed in black, yes? Then you look at the ceiling fan, black. You look at the track lights, black. No, black is a very powerful color, you know, but the fact that they are using it so much, but in little accents, means now that it does not overwhelm the space. Now, when you look at the overall color now, you think it is white, but it's actually gray. So there are two shades of gray playing on itself in here as the perfect neutral tone, as the perfect backdrop for things to come. What's the first thing you see in the dining space? The Sputnik lights. Yes, and the thing is now, it is, Sputnik is statement. Sputnik says, look at me, I am here. Yes, I am here for all to see. So the thing is now, what they've done very expertly is to melt now the gold and the black finishes. Now, what do you think this is? This is a solid surface slab, you know. You can make this, you certainly can. You can go to the stone yard, get one, and all you have to do is just make a base and then cut out the top. It is functional, it looks great, yes, and it is actually maintenance free. All you have to do is wipe this off. Now, on the other side, you will see the artwork, which marries well with what you saw when we just came in. So what it is now is rhythm. So this space has not only harmony, which is repeating colors, but repeating patterns, which is the rhythm in the space. And that, again, successful design. So this kitchen, and I'm talking about full service kitchen. All of us should have a kitchen like this. And let me tell you guys, it just takes a little bit of research and planning, because all this is, you know, it is an island right here that you can definitely, you know, do all of your prep work and so on while conversing and, you know, talking and entertaining all of your guests. Remember, you know, this is a beach club. So when you come home in the evening, you are thinking that you live in a country club. You're thinking that you live in a place where people vacay. Yes, meet me upstairs. Before we even go upstairs, I want to show you this. Talk about feng shui. All right, I'm just going to stay here. I want you to just take this in. Take this in. You know we're in St. Thomas, right? And you know St. Thomas is notorious for the beaches and the river rocks, the big rocks on the beach. I am sure this is where they harvested these from. But what they've done is take it a step further by backlighting it with light. So when you are, talk about a serious mood, talk about a mood, you walk in and this is just Zen. I would just stay here all day and just look. Yeah, because it gives me a sense of peace, a sense of serenity, which is what, you know, the rocks do. So I just wanted to show you that. Just take it in. Yeah, man, take it in some more because it's nice. It's nice. All right. You good now? We're going to go upstairs. You know, as I'm looking at the paint in the space, you know, there are 3 grays in the space, you know. There is a light gray, a medium gray, and a darker gray. And that is, it's so expertly done. It just communicates so seamlessly that you just think that you're in a well-composed space. Thinking about composition now. This is your home office area. It's just a landing upstairs. Yes, and because post-COVID, everybody needs a home office. Voila, here you go. Again, the artwork, very pleasing, very bold, very nice. And then look at our chairs here. It's like slipper chairs, yes, that you can just sit without arms. And the driftwood, which says beach, yes. Look at the position of the home office. Look at the position of your desk. Look straight out. You can see the beach from here, right? We're talking about St. Thomas. This is not your grandmother's St. Thomas, you know. This is your St. Thomas. Yes. Let's go to the primary. Welcome to my primary bedroom, darlings. Yes. What is the first thing you see besides me? Because, you know I'm blinding you right now. The artwork. So you walk in. Yes, another bold move. The artwork, but it's not in your face. It is bold, it is disruptive, but it is also very subtle. You know what I mean? So you come in and you see me, yes, but apart from that, you see the bed and you go right up to the ceiling, yes? The trick with that is to make sure that your eye always goes up. You want to always, have your eye travel around the room because of what's in it. Yes? All right, so you walk in and you have this well-made bed. Of course, it's tufted, it is upholstered. And then the next thing that you see, of course, is the lighting. Very, very trendy right now with regard to the ceiling lights, the ceiling pendant lights on either side of the bed. But for here, we have asymmetrical design, and it is on the left side of the bed, which is great. Another thing that they have done is put in the electrical switches, and on that side, you have your charging ports. Very, very nice. The finish in this space now is black. Let's talk about the architecture. Yes, honey. So you see this wall and you're thinking, oh, okay, this is your headboard wall and it's nice. But you know what it is? Again, remember downstairs where there was one wall that served the foyer and the living room? This wall now serves the primary bedroom space and then the closet. And the closet is well appointed. Yes, it is. This is a closet of all closets. And you know what it also has? LED lights right here. I'm going to show you the main thing in this bedroom now. Open concept is what we're talking about. This is an open concept primary bedroom. Look over here. Just look over there. What do you see? Yes, it is. And this is something that you see in hotels. You see in like 5-star hotels, right? Whereas the shower area is not separated then from the bedroom itself. The shower area, yes, has a soaking tub. And it's also a shower. And it is nice. So when you are soaking in your tub, you get to enjoy the view outside of the mountains. Yes, this is living. And I'm telling you now, Suncoast Beach Club, remember, they said beach club. So when you come, you think, okay, so you're on a resort. Can you imagine? Where you live is where others vacay. That's the mood, that's the vibe, that's the spirit. The secondary bedroom. Now, true to form, this house is open concept in every area of the space. So even in the secondary bedroom now, the current trend is to expose the closets. Yes? So, you have a challenge now of making sure that everything is neat and nice and so on. So if you don't want to open shelves, you can actually, just put, doors and things on them. But it's all open concept because we have a lot of clothes sometimes and them can't fit. So, we have a lot of spillover. It's fine. But anyway, secondary bedroom now. You know what I notice about the space? The lovely, it's not only the medley of the grays, that monochromatic scheme, but the play of the grays. The grays on the wall and the grays on the floor. The floors are the porcelain plank tile in gray, and that just sets it off. So, open concept. We have the gray, we have the touches of black, and then now we have everything else that is coming, and a lot of white as well. And that is how you know that everything just plays and marries well. Remember, in the primary space, we talked about this trend now of the pendant lights on either side of the bed. This is how it plays out so nicely. So now you don't necessarily have to have lamps. You just turn on your pendant lights and that is it. But then, you always want to charge your phone, and then they have charging ports within the headboard. It is so, and again, you can't make this, right? Yeah, it is out of drywall and studs, and you just spray it. Yeah, you can do it. Listen, open concept again, and that's the common thread throughout the home. Living room, bedrooms, completely open, and now the patio space completely open. And this is when I think the architect gets his or her flowers, because you come outside, regular patio, right? You get to see and experience nature and everything outside in that whole vibe. And then right next to, adjoining the patio, is your laundry center, your stackable washer dryer, your slop sink. Everything is here for your convenience. So if you're here Saturday, whenever the evenings and so on, and you are doing your laundry, it's a whole experience, honey. You sit there, you do your laundry, wash and then dry, you're good, you sip some wine, have at it. This is nice. Suncoast Beach Club, St. Thomas, this is where it is. This is the hot spot. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something, right? This was or is a 2-bedroom duplex. We just toured it. open concept in all areas. Living, dining into kitchen, and the 2 bedrooms upstairs. Totally open concept down to the downstairs patio, which is to the side of the home, and it has now an adjoining laundry center. Nothing closed off, just open, transparent living, and it is such a success. It is a nod to the architect and the architecture. Yes, so nice, and everything is just seamless. The colors on the wall, the monochromatic scheme in the infrastructure, meaning the walls, would you believe it, it's 3 shades of gray. And of course now the floor, which is, that porcelain wood plank tile. Beautiful settings I'm talking about. So because they have done this very neutral backdrop, everything that comes off of it now pops and just comes. The black, let us not forget the black. The black, there are lots of black in there, but because it's so tastefully done, because we're talking about outlines of the black, it doesn't overpower you. So bold moves, disruptive moves, but it's fine. All right, guys, see you next time.
That was nice. That was really, really nice. And according to David, he says the outfit ain't bad either. Yes, as a matter of fact, it popped. There was a great contrast. Let me tell you, the Suncoast, this one is now one of our favorite. You guys should get on out there and tour the home, and we enjoyed doing it. It was really good because, in my opinion, this is what you call real open concept living. No closed off areas and everything just seamlessly jive together, So really, really nice. Well done. Well done. All right, stick and stay. Be right back.
I find you, I give you all you needing. I know what you like. I feel it coming.
This Father's Day, escape to the Pamper Temple for ultimate relaxation. Adam and Eve Day Spa. All treatments are infused to melt your tension and remove stress. Pamper Dad with a massage, facial, body treatment, and mani-pedi. Unwind at Adam and Eve and enjoy complimentary Pure Country juices and a Johnny Walker. But now at www.adamandevedayspaja.com. Purchase gift certificates. Call 876-754-6017 or WhatsApp 876-567-2142 for details.
Nagelhead St. Catherine, Greenleaf Medical and Diagnostic Center, 55 Newland Road, is open today, June 1. Visit them for all your medical service needs. Mondays to Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Telephone 876-740-1224. Greenleaf Medical and Diagnostic Center, your medical partner in Nagelhead.
Nationwide 90 FM is at it again. Team Revolution will clear every hurdle and sprint to the finish line as we cover the games of the 33rd Olympiad from Paris, the city of love.
3 meters clear, 5 meters clear, and away he goes. He continues on his way towards another gold medal. 5 gold medals, 5 world records.
Nationwide's coverage is powered by our diamond sponsor, Fosrich, fostering rich customer service across all locations island-wide.
Only you feel on my body. You don't need no other body. Baby, everybody's the same.
You're in the Dezign Studio with the Design Diva, Karen Booker.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you know that every year they come up with these trends, right? And the trends are depending on what's going on in life, what's happening in, the designer's neck of the woods, and so on. So, a huge trend right now is organic furniture. Yes. And that's furniture that really uses the shapes, materials, and finishes and colors too, drawn from nature. Huge, huge, huge trend. And they are lovely. I'm talking about the sofas. So today we're going to talk about these sofas that are rounded with nice curves and so on. I'm telling you, when you look at them, they're so soft, they're so feminine. Some of them remind me of a BBL. But I'm telling you, they are lovely. So here's the thing now. The first one we're going to look at, and we have names for them, is this Lila sofa and a Zac table. You don't have to worry about the name of it and so on, because when we come up with these names, it depends on whoever is around us. So, but look at the shape. So if you have the benefit now, that's why I tell you guys all the time, download the app, get on YouTube, see, because I'm telling Design Studio is not something that you should be missing, because we come up with the up to the minute trends as to what is happening in interior design, and all of you have homes, so therefore you owe it to yourself to get onto the Design Studio so you know what's going on, right? So here's the thing now. The solid ash legs of this sofa, right? When you look at the sofa has a natural curve, right? So every curve flows naturally into the next. Yes, the upholstery on this piece here is velvet and it's plush, and then you have two solid ash legs. So the legs now, ash is not a dark finish at all. It's very light. So even behind, so I'll even go further as to describe what is behind now. This camel colored sofa is a dark fluted wall, and then there is artwork above on top. So therefore you're looking at a very 3D design. So when you're looking at this sofa, remember I'm telling you, every curve just naturally goes into the next. Very soft, very feminine, very sexy, and then now you have a center table. Yeah, and that now begins with a pedestal base style, and it has a very soft and very solid burnished parawood, which supports a rounded tabletop, right, with bullnose edging. And these rounded shapes give style and softness. So everything here in this vignette right now it's very feminine, very soft, and very rounded. Nothing sharp here at all. All right, so we're gonna go on over now to another sofa called Benito. Right, and the Bingham, so there's Benito sofa and the Bingham coffee table and an Eliza end table. So the Benito sofa is a sculptural statement making sofa with shapely curves and fine tailoring. Again, another sofa statement making. And let me tell you something, these sofas now are all statements. You will see that they don't necessarily have legs under. They will have legs to the side. Everything about it is a statement. They're low, and then the back of it is also low, and then they play up the pillows. But what you need to pay attention to is how soft it is, and how and how rounded. So here it is. We have shapely curves again, very, very, very fine tailoring, rounded edges, and roomy seating spaces. And now at the back you have pleated cushions, and now that creates an amazing comfort, because it is so it's tightly tailored, so and also it's organic. So it's an organic, spirited statement piece. Now remember, when we say organic, we are taking the shapes of nature, free forms, free fluid, just going with nature, going with life. Now the Bingham is a drum style coffee table. Yes, it has distressed iron, and the top of it is distressed iron. Yes, and it rests within a sculptural cradle of a base. So it's rustic and it's character rich oak. So it has beautiful highs and lows. So the cradle is like, just think about, for people who are riding around right now doing errands and you're listening to me, think about the top of it resting in a cradle. Yeah, so that now is the base that holds the top, and the top now is distressed iron. Beautiful. So the Eliza end table is a solid black finished pine with sculpts in and it has like an hourglass silhouette for an organic look. Again, natural shapes, nothing too sharp. Due to the the pieces of the naturals, of the essence, it's very natural, and it's very, 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 very organic, you know. So you'll see like some little cracks on it and some knots develop over time, but that's how it's supposed to be. Gone are the days when everything is just rigid, inflexible, and shiny and brand new. You know, we want a little distressing. We want a little knock here and a thing there and some knots developing and a little crack here and there, because life is not smooth. Life is not, you know, so shiny and seamless and brand new. You know, so there are color variances on these pieces. A little stain that will vary from piece to piece. No two are alike. And of course, that is nature, right? That is all natural and organic. So we're going to move on now to what we call the sandy sofa and the Corbett coffee table. So the sandy sofa, again, remember with these pieces, you know, you're not seeing any legs. They're very tightly upholstered, and then the beautiful curves. So sleek femme from every angle. Rust colored upholstery on this sandy sofa brings a trend forward feel to European inspired sofa seating. Everything here, yes, very European, very sleek, but not so modern where it has sharp edges. No, it is a nudge to perfection then. You know what I'm saying? It's just going there where it's very sleek, but it's soft. You know what I mean? Just beautiful. And it's a sculptural play on the shape. So all of these now have these sculptural shapes, very soft, very sinuous, very nice. Now the Corbett coffee table's hammered gray finished aluminum base supports a grand rounded tabletop of creamy taupe marble with beautiful natural veining. So the bottom or the base of it is a hammered gray finish aluminum base, right? And that has like an hourglass shape as well. And the top now has marble with beautiful veining going on here. And then now let's just talk about the setting that it's in. On top of this, the marble now is a vase with just branches that you can just go on outside and pick it up. Yeah, just branches. So no, that even carries the organic feel and the nature even forward, because it just looks so good. All right, so we're going to move on now to the Cremini Ottomans and Rondo chair. All right, so here we have, or it's coming, mushroom-shaped Ottomans. Yeah, and they're from Cremini from Norwalk. Add this now to the gorgeous Rondo chair, right? And this room is really feeling organic. Again, when you look on the room here, it's like everything here is a nod to nature. It is the Rondo features a slim track, top edge and arm with narrows down to a point in the front. They envelope the inside, back and the tight seat. The silhouette appears to float on the floor. Now, all that description now is for the sofa itself. When you look at the sofa, right, it's just one seamless piece of art. Yeah, you're not seeing any legs. Remember, with these furnishings now, no legs. And that is a trend. That is, we're pushing it to 2025, 2026. You understand what I'm saying? Gone are the days right now in these trends where we're seeing a lot of the legs. The furnishings go right down to the ground, to the floor. You know what I mean? And then it is all upholstered, very, very soft. Yes. One thing that you have to understand as well is there are no three-piece seatings here at all. You're not seeing any sofa, love seat and accent chairs and chairs. No, it is the sofa which takes center stage. And then now you bring in two accent chairs that will go and communicate really, really well with them. So we're going to move on now to the Paris sectional, which is my favorite. Why? Because it has this incredibly creative design, very, very sculptural again. And this one now blends angles and curves in unexpected ways, very organic. The tight seat again gives this design that sculptural look that organic furniture design style often references. So anytime you think about organic style, when you start to Google it and go further than certainly what I'm talking about, you will see that they have it's a melding, it's like the design very, very sculptural, and it has just a lot of shapes coming together to form that. The back of the cushions now, amp the comfort over the other styles. And this is why it's my favorite. This is the perfect design for somebody who really doesn't want their choices to look like everyone else's, like me. Truly, truly stunning. So when you look at this design, and I'm telling you, it's like when you walk into the room and that's all you need. So I really hope that you guys can come back later on and look on these pieces, and I'm telling you, it's coming. If it's not here yet, sometimes Jamaica is a little late, but by Christmas, by January, February next year, we hope to see these offerings in the stores very affordably and easily attainable, so we can get them. So, you know what, guys? All good things must come to an end. So the Design Studio is going to take a wrap right now. So we're going to thank our producer, Jareen Campbell, for putting this all together. Of course, our videographer and editor, Nigel Austin, for putting together the Suncoast video for us. I'm telling you, just pretty, full of contrast and beautiful videography. And our in-studio engineer, David McNeish, who gives us the vibe. Let me tell you something. Our show, Design Studio, has a serious vibe, and it's all because of him. And of course, Kimali Rowe, who gets us to where we need to go in style. So guys, that wraps up another inspiring episode of our Deco Radio Show. We really hope you have enjoyed the journey, through the world of interior design, and gathered really valuable insights and ideas to enhance your natural and your living spaces. So now, remember, your home is a love letter to yourself. It is a reflection of your personality and style. So embrace your creativity and truly, truly make it yours. Join us again next week. And remember, we are on the Sound Off every day from 1 to 3. Design Studio comes on at 2 o'clock every day, where we delve into more design. Yes. So continue to explore the realm of decor, as we bring you the expert tips and trends and inspiration. So until then, keep envisioning and transforming your spaces into havens of beauty and comfort. Happy decorating, and I'll see you on Monday at 2. Bye.